Meet BlackWolf. To his pack, he is a majestic predator of the digital wilderness. To the legal system, he's a man named Shawn, with a Lifetime Achievement Award in restraining orders. Shawn has a very specific brand. He's a wolf, a leader, an alpha, but there's a glitch in the matrix. If you call him a puppy or a mutt, his entire ecosystem collapses. You see, Shawn believes he is the descendant of the great gray hunter. But the second you suggest he's more of a domesticated lapdog, he doesn't just get mad, he gets oppressed. In his mind, he's gone from a majestic beast of the woods to an obedient follower who sits on command. For a guy whose ego is held together by craft glue and predatory posturing, that's a fatal blow. He goes from big bad wolf to big sad wolf faster than Megan stabs friends in the back.
I'm going to fucking rehab tomorrow. Give me a goddamn break, please.
Wolfie claims it's racist when people suggest he change his name to avoid being mocked, but he's completely misrepresenting reality. No one told him to change his birth name. However, many have suggested that if he is triggered by people making fun of a fake online screen name based on a canine, he should simply choose a different screen name that's not based on a canine. He's trying to conflate his actual identity with his wolf roleplay to make himself a victim of a problem he created for himself. You'd think a predator of the digital wilderness would have better things to do than spend his Saturday nights on panels alongside a gaggle of Karens trashing women to an audience of tumbleweeds rather than get laid. Now, Shawn knows that "I'm sad you called me a poodle" doesn't exactly win over the internet, so he does what every cornered bully does. He shamelessly weaponizes history. Suddenly, your joke about his avatar isn't just a joke, it's a systemic attack. He pivots from alpha predator to civil rights activist faster than a dog chasing a mail truck. He leans into the dark wounds of American history, shouting racism to drown out the sound of his own abusive behavior.
Our pussy will rot a dick off. It's got radioactive. You won't put that, bitch.
And I'm embarrassed and I'm ashamed of myself. I've hurt people and I'm not proud of it.
You sound pretty proud of yourself here, bitch.
He's scared. He is scared.
Wolfie has made the same exact vile remark about rotting pussies destroying dicks on separate occasions for 4 different women over the last 2 months. Unveiling, Willow, Becky, and Alice. Each post has either 1 or 2 likes, and we're positive one of those 2 is Megan. So she has seen the same lame line again and again, yet here she is laughing like she's watching Eddie Murphy's Delirious Live. It's all a performance. Her goal is to other people like bullies do. No one's laughing with them, but there are several laughing at them.
He's scared. He is scared. Yo, Willow has been married her. He married her for love because it wasn't for the pussy.
What does Wolfie know about the female anatomy?
Because there's no condom that'll take a dick from that rotten fucking garbage truck. I mean, there's no. You can.
The last time Wolf experienced pussy was the day he was born.
You can. Trojans can't even protect you from what she got.
What? Huh? Get your ass in the car!
Dumbass.
God.
I mean,
Hey, and I'm getting stat. You 400-pound buffalo bitch. There ain't a dick in the world big enough to pass your big fat ass cheek and getting your ass up.
Just another lonely night of Wolfie thinking about dicks and ass cheeks.
Getting your ass up. Getting shit. Dumbass bitch.
my recovery means more to me than any of this shit online.
Dumbass bitch. Don't sit in your two-seat airplane seat because your ass too fat to pay for one fucking seat, bitch. Ass too fat to pay for one fucking seat, bitch.
Hey, let's calm it down. Let's calm it down.
How does that make you feel?
In Wolf's mind,
Ass too fat to pay for one fucking seat, bitch.
to everyone else,
Ass too fat to pay for one fucking seat, bitch. Hey, Unveiling, I bet you one of them bitches that walk sideways, right? Because you're off balance when your butt is bigger than the other, right? You walk sideways, huh? Dun, 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 dun.
How?
Because you're off balance when your butt is bigger than the other, right? You walk sideways, huh? Dun, 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 dun.
Cringe overload. Cringe overload.
yes, Wolf's people went through 400 years of oppression so he can sit up on panel talking about women's pussies, calling them hoes and telling them to suck dick. We do not believe this is the dream Dr. King envisioned. To be clear, no one is mocking his name for no reason. People mock his name in direct response to his own abuse. Wolfie then takes that response and uses it as a shield to cry moral indignation. We're sure people would be more than willing to humor him and respect his boundaries if he weren't such a If every victim that Wolf mercilessly attacks suddenly adhered to his wishes and called him exactly what he wanted to be called, would he stop the abuse? Of course not. It's just a pretext. Wolf constantly claims the dog jokes are dehumanizing. We have no desire to dehumanize Wolf. However, we would argue that referring to a man as a wolf is, in itself, the actual act of dehumanization. It is quite literally stripping away the human element. Calling a wolf a dog at least stays within the same biological family, but calling a man a wolf makes no sense at all. You can't insist on an animal persona and then cry dehumanization when people stay within that same animal kingdom to make a joke. BX Beast Boy, a fellow black creator, is invited onto Megan's panel to join Wolf, Megan, and Zaya. Wolfie had spent quite a bit of time implying that he and BX were friends who knew each other well. However, the greetings didn't quite go as smoothly as Wolfie had hoped.
Just making sure.
Hey man, what's happening? This is Mr.
What's going
BlackWolf.
on? I don't know who that is. Is he the person that
Brooklyn?
said
From Brooklyn?
I can't recall. Sorry about that. You know I smoke a lot. I don't be
Yeah, I know. Nothing wrong with that.
remembering everybody.
After the awkward realization that his friend didn't actually remember him, they moved on to the main event. Shawn's claim that mocking his wolf avatar is an act of racism. At the time, BX's friend Bliss Chris was being attacked by the Wolf fam, and Bliss responded by mocking Wolf's avatar, calling him a pup. Unfortunately for Wolfie, this didn't go as planned either. BX Beast Boy wasn't willing to validate the idea that calling a wolf a puppy is a hate crime.
Yeah, but I'm also not the same motherfucker that was on here telling people just months ago that calling Wolf a pup and all kind of dog shit was racist, and then she turned around and called
And
him
then
a
she
fucking
calls
pup.
him a pup.
I don't think that was racist.
We can disagree there. But I know
Man,
better.
I don't think they're calling
know
you a
better.
pup. You're literally going by wolf.
I've been dealing with this shit for 2 years. You just don't know. You don't
You're
know.
going by wolf. So you're saying that
don't
she's
know.
been
You don't
saying racist things to you for 2 years?
No, she hasn't.
No.
Other people have used the
She
same
sat up
pup
here and
dog
said it was wrong to call him
and she's
pup.
seen it. She sat up here on live with us and said it was wrong for them to be calling me pup and it was racist and dehumanizing. I don't know, mouth, dude. And then turned around and called me pup. I'm saying
Well, I
what she
believe
said.
in that case,
called it
she was
racist.
saying
She called it
a stack of
She called it
things,
racist.
a combination of things,
She called it
as
racist.
well as that.
Right. She called it racist. She called using that term.
So did
racist
she
towards-
call that one term racist, or did she say that someone was using a
No,
combination of things?
The Wolf fam echo chamber is not used to real-time panel dissension.
Pup, there was dog, there was mutt, there was all
No,
of those in
we're
there. She
not
called them all
scrambling
racist.
up.
Okay,
No,
so
we're
it was a
not.
combination of
Idiot.
things then.
Yeah, and that's
she's
one of them
saying,
right
right?
there. That's one of them.
So
right
you
there.
can't see the difference between there being a combination of things and her saying with all the combination of things, and maybe that would be
comfortable
perceived
with
as
her calling you a
racist.
lap pup? Would you be comfortable with her calling you a lap dog? A lap
I wouldn't
pup,
call
lap
it
dog?
racist. Now we're asking something different.
No,
Comfortable?
okay,
Is it racist?
What would you call it? Dehumanizing?
Well, maybe you could call that. I guess if you're
Dehumanizing.
being
I
sensitive.
can live with dehumanizing. I'm fair. I can live with dehumanizing.
No one says more dehumanizing things than Wolfie. He demands the dignity of a wolf while treating everyone else like prey.
Dehumanizing.
Yeah, but
Why
I
you
don't think
gonna
that's
fucking demonize
racist.
it? Okay, fine.
Within a minute, they decide to end the discussion with BX. These people talk shit for 12 hours a week against females without channels, but can't handle 5 minutes with BX 3-on-1.
Your friend should not have attacked us first. Your friend
Is
should
it
not
that
have
it's not
attacked us with lies.
disrespectful? Is it that you did it first?
See him later.
Well,
Hey,
you
I'm
did it
out.
first, so-
I'm good. Pussy. No, I'm good.
I
I'm
got
good.
to.
I got
You
nothing
about
to
to
say.
bitch
I'm
up
done.
and run out. Come on, you can't have
Hang
a
on.
conversation because I disagreed with you.
I said I'm good.
Come
Respectfully.
on.
See you later, man.
Wolfie's going to, respectfully, bitch out. Respectfully.
You can't have
Hang
a
on.
conversation because I disagreed with you.
I said I'm good.
Come
Respectfully.
on.
See you later, man.
Come on,
But I
man.
can cut you out. See you later.
Respectfully,
hang
you
on.
Have a
call
good day.
someone
Pussy. Have a good day.
Okay, there we go.
I'm good. I don't need the bullshit. See, I don't want to
No.
walk away from an argument that's not going to go anywhere.
Let's call it what it really is. A strategic retreat. It wasn't that the argument wasn't going anywhere, it's that it wasn't going his way. He didn't kick BX out because the points were redundant. He kicked him out because his wolf persona was being dismantled by a man who actually lives in reality. After mixing it up with BX, Wolfie tucked tail and ran away.
Respectfully.
Respectfully.
Now
Without
get the
getting
fuck
angry,
out
I'm
of
not
my
gonna
chat, y'all.
They can dish it out in their own echo chamber, but fold immediately when challenged. It's a convenient pretext, isn't it? If he can make you the villain for mocking his persona, everyone might stop noticing the way he talks to women. It's the ultimate wolf in victim's clothing. Let's be crystal clear. Shawn is a human being, not a dog. Everyone loves dogs. And Shawn is no one's best friend. He's not a dog, but he's also not the wolf he pretends to be. He's a lonely man who built a digital cage out of a persona that exists only in his mind and on his timeline, serving solely to facilitate abuse. This This wolf is a figment of his imagination, propped up by enablers who find his hostility entertaining and, at times, useful for intimidating female critics. Shawn isn't a predator of the wilderness. He's just a degenerate lost in his own mask. The irony is staggering. Shawn spends his life cosplaying as a wolf, yet the moment someone calls him a dog, he cries foul. He wants the predator's title without the puppy punchline. But here's the cold truth. He is as much a dog as he is a wolf. 0%. 0. We acknowledge that as a human being, Wolfie is equal in value to anyone else. However, his consistent habit of treating others inhumanely devalues his standing in this community. People aren't mocking the man or his inherent worth as a human being. They are mocking the persona. It's not the world's responsibility to humor the delusions of a degenerate lifetime restrained abuser. Sorry, Shawn. You can't be the big bad wolf on Tuesday and a fragile victim of canine oppression on Wednesday. Pick a struggle. This is a convenient shield used to excuse his own dehumanizing language, a shield reinforced by the very people who enable his abuse. Wolfie has openly stated his policy. If you come at us soft, we'll hit you with a sledgehammer back.
Y'all clap at us, we clap back. Don't come over here hitting us soft, and then we hit you with a fucking sledgehammer back. Cry about it.
Think about the math of that. He's claiming that if someone comes at him soft, like mocking his fake screen name, he is justified in launching a full-scale assault on their physical appearance and using the most graphic, dehumanizing language possible.
Threats about what she's going to do to you, do this, do that.
I want to see a woman beat the fuck out
old.
of her. That's what I want to see a woman beat the shit out of her. I want to see a woman stomp her in the ground and leave her bloody and fucking barely alive. That woman. I want to see it happen to you, Alice. It goes up to every bitch in the anti-KJ community who ain't said a fucking word. Everyone
right.
You silent bitches, fuck you. Go to hell. Eat dicks and choke on them. So you can't fucking speak no fucking more. All of you fucking
exactly.
Go to hell.
Exactly.
My recovery means more to me than any of this shit online. Okay? And I don't want to lose anything again. It took me years to get it back. And I've almost thrown it all away again over hate and lies.
Fucking
exactly.
And I can't do it anymore. It's not worth it to hate people online who don't deserve it.
Fucking
exactly.
And I'm embarrassed and I'm ashamed of myself.
Fucking
exactly.
I hope you all fucking die painfully because you wished me to die painfully first.
We don't know of anyone that wants Wolf to die painfully or otherwise. We wish Wolf and Meg good health and happiness. Just stop the incessant abuse on female community members and we'll be on our way.
Because you wished me to die painfully first. So you damn right, I'm going to bring you right back around you tenfold. You all should fucking feel. I hope you choke on that cancer that's just bubbling in your lungs right now. You know, the one you smoke 4 packs a day for, that cancer that's bubbling in your lungs. I hope that natural cause right there of cancer hurts. I hope it hurts real bad for you right now, 4 pack. I hope you can't fucking talk all day long. I hope you choke your fucking lungs up. That's all natural causes. I can say all this right now, and it's not criminal. Just cry about it. You racist bitch needs your asses whooped by other women. I want to see other women beat the fuck out of you. And I mean that shit.
This is textbook cyberstalking. Notice how he constantly qualifies his vitriol, adding, by natural causes after wishing death on a woman.
I hope that natural cause right there of cancer hurts. I hope it hurts real bad for you right now, 4 pack. That's all natural causes.
Or, by other women after inciting a brutal beating.
You racist bitch needs your asses whooped by other women. I want to see other women beat the fuck out of you. And I mean that shit. That's why I want to see a woman beat the shit out of her. I want to see a woman stomp her in the ground and leave her bloody and fucking barely alive. That woman. I want to see it happen to you, Alice.
That specific wordplay is a confession. It proves he knows exactly where the legal line is and is trying to dance on the edge of it. But it's not a shield. Under U.S. federal law, stalking doesn't require a direct threat. It only requires a course of conduct intended to cause substantial emotional distress. By streaming for hours to attack the same women, he is building that criminal record in real time. It's also assault by threat. In most states, assault is intentionally making someone fear imminent injury. Telling a live audience he wants to see other women beat someone is a clear attempt to incite a crowd. He's been successful at skirting the X algorithm by misspelling words, but there's a massive difference between an algorithm and human eyes. A judge and jury will see the transparent intent to inflict trauma. You can't grammar your way out of a federal statute, especially when you're already a lifetime restrained harasser. But the most disturbing part isn't just the man screaming, it's the woman cheering him on. This is Meg, a lifetime restrained harasser, a betrayer of friends, and a nurse whose career is supposedly built on patient care. Yet here she sits, acting as a moral vacuum. Instead of showing a shred of humanity, she laughs and winds him up, weaponizing his instability to attack her own critics.
You can eat a dick and die and choke with the other bitch. I don't give a fuck. I hate you all. And with all your racism and all your dehumanizing, I have every right to talk to you the way I'm talking to you now. In fact, I should be talking to you worse, but I'm not going to. I'm better than that.
Wolfie isn't looking for a fair exchange. He is looking for an excuse to break women under the guise of self-defense. Wolfie recently tweeted a perfect example of his warped moral compass. He launched into a graphic, verbal assault, calling a woman a dick-sucking bald-head scallywag and using disgusting imagery about her body. Yet in the very same breath, he promised he would never go below them. Think about that logic. In his mind, he can be as abusive and dehumanizing as possible, but because he's convinced himself he's a victim, it doesn't count. He's using his sledgehammer on women while telling his audience he's taking the high road. It's a complete detachment from reality. He wants credit for being civilized while acting like a bottom feeder. As we've said before, we believe Wolfie to be unwell. We hold Aaron Costello and Megan Broussard more responsible. They know he's unwell, but continue to play interference and weaponize him. We have no illusions about changing any of their behavior. We only care about affecting that behavior's impact. On the internet, mocking and jabbing are common, but we don't mock for the sake of mocking. We do it to neutralize their influence. We hope no one engages with these people on social media, especially not non-creators. They're morally bankrupt and have demonstrated to having no limits. They go so far as to mischaracterize legal self-defense as an act of violence.
So don't go hurt nobody over this internet bullshit. And you real life gone motherfuckers, that includes you. I'm gonna include real life in my rule 2 of violence.
Right.
You put pressure on somebody's life, you go to somebody's life, you mess with somebody's life legally, their finances, their family, and shit like that. No, that's damn near fucking violent conflict time right there. You're asking for violent conflict at that point.
It is a calculated move to flip the script, much like how they weaponize harmless jokes about a fake screen name to manufacture a charge of racism, all to justify their continued hostility. So in other words, the act of seeking legal protection is being characterized by the aggressors as an invitation to violence. It highlights a common tactic in high-conflict scenarios, where a victim's self-defense is framed as the provocation. They're essentially saying, look what you're going to make us do. You're going to force us to engage in violent conflict by defending yourself against our abuse legally.
You put pressure on somebody's life, you go to somebody's life, you mess with somebody's life legally, their finances, their family, and shit like that. No, that's damn near fucking violent conflict time right there. You're asking for violent conflict at that point when you fuck with somebody's life. Don't ever do that.
Wolf is telling you to sit there and take the abuse. If you seek legal help, as is your right to do, Wolf views the exercise of that right as violence. And for exercising that right, you're asking for violent conflict.
You mess with somebody's life legally, their finances, their family, and shit like that. No, that's damn near fucking violent conflict time right there.
Translation: people who seek legal recourse to combat the abuse and alleviate despair are asking for violent conflict.
You're asking for violent conflict at that point.
Go fuck yourself, Shawn. Go fuck yourself, Shawn.
Although we don't recommend anyone to pursue legal action against these people due to expenses and mental anguish, we greatly appreciate the strength and determination of Sharla for having done so. Most people would have been left broken. They pushed her to the breaking point, and she backed up everything she said, and now, 5 of these morally bankrupt abusers now have lifetime restraining orders.
And eventually the good always comes out on top, and that's what's going to happen.
We agree with Megan for once. Good has come out on top. And the score wasn't even close. A quick note to our audience. We strongly advise against engaging with these people on social media, even if they poke at you. They thrive on the reactions they provoke. Our goal is to showcase and inform. By breaking down these tactics into easy-to-digest pieces and making more aware, we can curb the harm they cause, even if we can't stop the antics themselves. As more people recognize these patterns, their influence wanes, until they eventually find themselves speaking to an audience of one, at which point it becomes a private phone call that doesn't need to be streamed.
Yo, big fat ass